Another day, another story. Kalpana Chawla, the 17th of March 1962 to the 1st of February 2003, was an Indian-born American astronaut and aerospace engineer who was the first woman of Indian origin to go to space. 4. She first flew on Space Shuttle Columbia in 1997 as a mission specialist and primary robotic arm operator. 5. Her second flight was on STS-107, the final flight of Columbia, in 2003. Chawla was one of the 7 crew members who died in the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster when the spacecraft disintegrated during its re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere on 1 February 2003. 6. Chawla was posthumously awarded the Congressional Space Medal of Honor. 7. And several streets, universities, and institutions have been named in her honor. 8, 9, 10. Early life and education. Kalpana Chawla was born on the 17th of March 1962 in Karnal, Haryana. 11. She completed her schooling from Tagore Bal Nikitan Senior Secondary School, Karnal. She went to local flying clubs and watched planes with her father. 12. After earning a Bachelor of Engineering degree in Aeronautical Engineering from Punjab Engineering College, India, she moved to the United States in 1982 and obtained a Master of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering from the University of Texas at Arlington in 1984. 13. Chawla went on to earn a second master's in 1986 and Ph.D. 14. in Aerospace Engineering in 1988 from the University of Colorado Boulder. 15, 16. Career. In 1988, Chawla began working at NASA Ames Research Center, where she did computational fluid dynamics, CFD, research on vertical and/or short takeoff and landing, (STOL) concepts. Much of Chawla's research is included in technical journals and conference papers. In 1993, she joined Overset Methods, Inc. as vice president and research scientist specializing in simulation of moving multiple body problems. Chawla held a certified flight instructor rating for airplanes, gliders and commercial pilot licenses for single and multi-engine airplanes, seaplanes and gliders. After becoming a naturalized U.S. citizen in April 1991, Chawla applied for the NASA Astronaut Corps. 17. She joined the Corps in March 1995 and was selected for her first flight in 1997. First space mission. Her first space mission began on the 19th of November 1997, as part of the 6 astronaut crew that flew the Space Shuttle Columbia flight STS-87. Chawla was the first Indian woman to go in space. She spoke the following words while traveling in the weightlessness of space: "You are just your intelligence." She had traveled 10.67 million kilometers, as many as 252 times around the Earth. On her first mission, Chawla traveled 10.4, 6.5 million miles in 252 orbits of the Earth, logging more than 376 hours, 15 days and 16 hours, in space. 18. 7. During STS-87, she was responsible for deploying the Spartan satellite which malfunctioned, necessitating a spacewalk by Winston Scott and Takao Doi to capture the satellite. A 5-month NASA investigation exonerated 19 Chawla by identifying errors in software interfaces, 20, and the defined procedures of the flight crew and ground control. After the completion of STS-87 post-flight activities, Chawla was assigned to technical positions in the astronaut office to work on the space station. Second space mission and death. Main articles: STS-107 and Space Shuttle Columbia disaster. The crew of STS-107 in October 2001. From left to right: Brown, husband, Clark, Kalpana Chawla, Anderson, McCool, Ramon. In 2000, Chawla was selected for her second flight as part of the crew of STS-107. This mission was repeatedly delayed due to scheduling conflicts and technical problems such as the July 2002 discovery of cracks in the shuttle engine flowliners. On the 16th of January 2003, Chawla finally returned to space aboard Space Shuttle Columbia on the ill-fated STS-107 mission. The crew performed nearly 80 experiments studying Earth and space science, advanced technology development, and astronaut health and safety. During the launch of STS-107, Columbia's 28th mission, a piece of foam insulation broke off from the Space Shuttle external tank and struck the port wing of the orbiter. Previous shuttle launches had seen minor damage from foam shedding, 21, but some engineers suspected that the damage to Columbia was more serious. NASA managers limited the investigation, reasoning that the crew could not have fixed the problem if it had been confirmed. 2-2. When Columbia re-entered the atmosphere of Earth, the damage allowed hot atmospheric gases to penetrate and destroy the internal wing structure, which caused the spacecraft to become unstable and break apart. 23. After the disaster, Space Shuttle flight operations were suspended for more than 2 years, similar to the aftermath of the Challenger disaster. Construction of the International Space Station, ISS, was put on hold. The station relied entirely on the Russian Roscosmos State Corporation for resupply for 29 months until shuttle flights resumed with STS-114 and 45 months for crew rotation. Chawla died on 1 February 2003, in the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster, along with the other 6 crew members, when Columbia disintegrated over Texas during re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere, shortly before it was scheduled to conclude its 28th mission, STS-107. 24. Her remains were identified along with those of the rest of the crew members and were cremated and scattered at Zion National Park in Utah in accordance with her wishes. Thanks for watching.